I wonder what Helganquil civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen...
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
A man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
Hey, I just realized something!
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No, I mean... Wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renans inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean... just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not hugely. Hey, Kisara, well, I've got you. What's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking maybe meat.
Get him, Hoodle.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hoodle!
Ow, ow, ow! Seriously, what the hell? You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zoogles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegis.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you mean?
Zoogles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zoogles were only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zoogles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zoogles aren't so different after all.
Wow, you've got to be lucky to find...
I thought there'd be more dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lenegus, remember? They probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for? We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
The true citizens of Rena. What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances. Like
all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renan Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
You and Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself. In tragedy's aftermath, hope is all we have.
I wonder how the Renans avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Danans?
I'd say it's likely, which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Danans. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Danans too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Xion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
What'd he say?
He said, without a doubt.
I have a bad feeling about this.
That'll bring you down. Lightning orb! Not in your dreams.
Severing wing!
Here's a healing orb. I think I'll pass on the hand.
Try harder!
Here. Reload. More
Here, let me help.
First aid.
They're all interrupted.
Come on!
You won't
Save you!
Hold nothing back!
Lightning orb.
Soaring
Dance in the
Alpha!
wind.
Radiant blast!
I'll be
Demon
saving
Fang!
this one.
Double Demon Fang!
A new lightning orb.
No further! Crush! I'll burn it all! Ah! Flaming pillar! Fire!
Radiant pierce.
Shine! Radiant light!
Sonic
Thank you for the healing, Dohalim.
Our comrades need our abilities to survive.
Right. No one is dying on our watch.
Raging cat or steel.
Radiant light!
Sleep now.
Regenerate!
Not in your dreams. Maybe show Kisara a little. Kindness, huh?
She is strong. She can handle it.
You can be really dense, Dohalim.
Rupture! Demon Fang!
It looks like you got this one covered.
Destruction!
Photon, blah, 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 and air thrust.
You're mine!
Here's a healing arc. Once in the sky,
I'll
it's
stop
mine.
its charge.
Thanks, Kisara. I never miss. Dance in the wind.
Shine! Radiant through
Air
armor!
thrust.
Try harder! Now!
Lightning blah, 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 and burn.
Double Demon Fang!
Here, let me help touch
Hold
away.
nothing back! Sword Lane Outfit! No further!
Lightning orb. Let's go.
Rising Viper! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Double
Don't mind if I do.
Demon Fang!
Sorry,
Double Demon Fang!
It's go time!
Denied! Raging Cascade!
Armor won't save you!
In here! Graviton
Not a
Field!
chance.
Get you off the Mega
Sword
in
blade.
here! Get out of there! Annihilation!
Benediction light.
I'm ready! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
come one, come all!
Raging Cascade! Hurricane Radiant! Here! This one's mine!
Here I come!
Where are you going? These ones can run rings around them! Here, let me help!
Pierce through! Not today!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you truly.
You're mine!
Prepare to be sealed, or legion foot. Actually, perhaps sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Try this!
Don't mind if I do! Mega Ray!
No escape!
Mega Ray!
Move
Now!
away!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen.
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you.
I'll smash you!
Hear me! Flame of Fury!
Take a hit down! Burn!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that wasn't too.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Xion actually this flustered.
Raging
Here I come! Demon Pepper!
In here!
Now or never.
Let's get you all
Can't
tucked
get out
away!
of-
Oh, sparkling stars of light! Raise the healing art!
I never miss.
Swallow Blade!
You are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no? My astral energy!
Ready? Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing art!
Rise to this!
Sleep now!
I can carve through armor!
I'll be saving you! Here!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Pierce through! Rising Viper! Hurricane Thrust!
Let's go! Hurricane Strike!
Lightning Thrust!
Dance in the wind!
Leave it!
To me.
Get out there together!
You require a hand.
Mega Ray!
Dragon Swarm! Pierce
Mega
through!
Ray!
Sword Ray
Very well!
Alpha!
Astral energy! Full throttle! I've never seen so many bullseyes!
I couldn't have done it without you.
I've got a really bad feeling about this!
No escape! You picked the wrong fight!
Here, let me help! I can't feel you forever!
Demon Fang! It can hide itself? Amazing!
Too shy to come over.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Where are you going?
I could do without this pain.
This one's mine.
Double Demon Fang! Try harder!
Your art.
Now! Here I come!
Magic
Rondo!
is active! Let's get you all
I won't give up.
Here I come!
Hold on.
Sorry, you picked the wrong fight!
Look sharp.
Ready and ready.
Thunder Field! Hey, what is right? Sleep now.
You could use a hand.
Smash you!
Now or never.
Demon Fang!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Molotov.
Here's a healing
Double
art!
Demon Fang!
Great dance!
Look sharp. It's
In a bind.
Hurricane Magic is in!
Look sharp.
Down, Get on in! Here's a healing art!
Look sharp.
Demon Fang!
Art requires complete
Demon Fang!
No more playing nice! Lightning!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Shattering pieces! Attack time! Eat dirt!
A charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Bring you down!
Here I come! Not today!
I can carve through walls!
Demon Fang!
Dreams! By the power of God!
Prepare to be seen!
Can't get out of this!
Sleep now! Annihilation!
Double Demon Fang!
Watch and weep! Glacial Spear!
Double Demon Fang!
Freeze Lancer!
Demon Fang!
Sorry!
Double Demon... You'll pay for that! This should do it! Double Demon Fang!
From Death's Abyss! Resuscitation!
Double Demon!
Spear! Here's the smart! Watch it!
On her back.
Hurricane! Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Carve through
I owe you one! Double Demon Fang!
Power of water! Eat dirt! Annihilate! Do it!
Destruction! Jump!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us?
This might be some decent... equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Yourselves. This one's done!
That'll bring you down!
Here I come!
Here's up! Gemini Aqua! Crescent Moon!
Rising Wyvern!
Two heads? That's not even fair! Ground and
Dragon!
Can't get out of this!
Lightning!
Try this!
Tidal Blade! Here's a
This
healing
was all
arc!
mine!
First aid!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher! Here, let me help.
Rising Wyvern! Burn!
First aid!
I owe you one!
Armor won't save you! This one's mine!
Switch Lightning Cascade! Now that's mine! Here's the evil!
Mirage!
Going in!
Lightning Orb! Raging Cascade! Steel!
Not feeling so hard.
Take it easy! You'll hurt yourself!
Sorry, didn't mean to make you worry.
Lightning Orb! Mega Ray! In the wind! In here!
Ready to go!
Get on in there with the others! Here's a healing arc!
You require a hand.
Laser field!
Rain Slash!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher! Here,
No further!
First aid!
You!
this one's
Where are
mine.
you going? Raging Cascade!
Flaming
I'll
Meteor!
pick you up!
Burn in hell!
Magic is back! In here!
Look sharp!
Rising
Into
Wyvern!
this heart!
First aid!
On guard!
Radiant Reveal!
Denied!
Complete focus!
Double
There!
Demon Fang!
The water's radiant! Sleep now!
Here, let me help.
Hold on. Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too. Don't mind if I do. Here's a healing arc.
Somebody win!
Take this! Here, First aid!
Flaming meteor!
I'm out of ammo. Back into the fray.
Now we're not...
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare to Malisa!
Here's a healing arc.
Discharge!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Destruction! Eat dirt!
Searing flame! Hurricane strike!
You're mine!
This one's mine!
Meteor storm! Get to the wind! In here! Here, let me help.
Double
This
demon
is
fang!
coming in.
Shion.
Take it!
Lightning storm!
You're mine!
Get the wind! Here!
Blow away!
Anything in armor is all mine! Thank you for all your help.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I feel the power flowing through me.
You'll be able to help even more people now.
Yeah, I guess I will. Got a really bad feeling about this.
Be let free!
Get behind me!
In here! Let's
Here I come!
As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't
The
disgusting
Wild
enough.
Warrior knows when to call it quits.
You got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Hey, new equipment! Yourselves. This one's tough! Eat dirt! This one's all mine!
In here! Hurricane blade!
Eat dirt!
Careful! He has some kind of camouflage! Hurricane strike!
Okay, hold nothing back!
Annihilation! Lightning orb! A banana!
No escape! Ready to rock!
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing mind if I do! Guardian shield! Sorry.
You pay!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'll bring you back from death to bid!
Soaring Light Spear!
Nothing gets by me!
That's
It's on!
Hurricane strike! Go!
Rising Wyvern! Burn!
Aw, too shy to come over! Anything in order!
Ready to go! Get on
This
it!
one's mine!
Burn it!
What the?
Rising! Double like you do! Any more of this and I'll burn out! Crush! Can't get out of this! Demon Fang!
Get on there!
Now I can let loose! Begin!
What's this height?
Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix!
Let's get you all tucked away.
No further.
Stay away from my friend!
I won't give up!
Mirage! There!
Leave the chargers to me!
I feel myself. From beyond, in
Try
view,
harder!
beyond, in view this vanquished
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Mirage!
In here. I'll be saving you. Here's a healing.
Rising Wire! Hurricane Thrust! Rising Phoenix!
Sleep now.
Wind!
An astral. That's my shield.
Shut him down!
begin! Take this!
Here I come!
This one's mine.
Dance on the wind!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Rending you apart!
Banana, let's go.
Bloody Phoenix! Behold! The Earth's hope! Tectonic Vision!
Here, let me help.
It's time!
In here.
Burn!
Here's a healing art.
Begin!
Lightning
See what I can do!
Raging cascade. Nice. Flame of fury.
Can't get out of
Yes,
sight!
Alvin. Very bad.
I don't
Raging cascade.
Sword Rain Alpha!
resonate
Pull
with
away!
Raging cascade. In here. Now. Redwell. Astral energy. Full throttle.
I can feel my power growing!
What do you think this place was for?
What the hell? Are they asleep?
No. They appear to be well preserved. However, they are all dead.
Dead? So this is a mass grave?
Looks that way. However, none of them appear to be Helganquil.
Bear in mind that Renans were originally Danans, who were remade and sent to live on Lenegus. Knowing that, they would have needed a place to perform the procedure somewhere.
And that place is here, I assume.
So what you're saying is that all of these are Danan, or rather, Renan bodies?
Most likely, yes. It must have been abandoned for one reason or another.
There are so many of them. They were all taken away, but never given the chance to wake.
What is that thing?
Something we have to fight if we want to get across, it seems.
Be careful! It's huge!
What is with all the huge lumbering beasts lately?
It's no ordinary Dougal. That much is damn sure.
Watch yourselves. All bets are off when it comes to this thing. Piercing roll! Burn! Flaming meteor! Okay, here I go. Demon Flame! Ready and ready!
Freeze Lancer! I'll be saving this one.
Swallow Blade! Its head is its weak point?
We'll need to bring it down somehow to hit it.
In that case, let's start with the one in the middle.
Take this!
I never miss.
Stardust! Mirage! Dragon Force! Sonic Thrust! Rending
Here's the evil.
Swallow Blade!
Freeze Lancer!
No further!
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself,
You picked the wrong
Yeah,
fight!
you too. One more.
Rising Water!
Air drop.
Rising Water! I'm not done! Smash you! Tear!
Denied!
Light
Hurricane
action.
Rising Phoenix!
Why not in your dreams?
Swallow Blade!
Outstanding
Sonic
form.
Thrust!
Raging
Sonic
Cascade.
Thrust!
Switch to
Running
one.
fire.
With the others.
Flaming meteor!
Here, let me help.
Now! Here I
All
come!
disasters may
Swallow
one.
Blade!
Come here.
Take this!
Look sharp. Here's evil.
Shield!
Freeze Lancer.
Anything in armor is all mine!
Raging Cascade.
Carve through armor!
I'm ready.
Ignite!
Inferno crossing!
Where are you going? Magic shot. Air drop.
My head's spinning just fine!
Can't get out of this!
More for Demon.
Flaming meteor!
Eternal Devastation!
How about this?
Here I go.
Demon Time!
Back into the
Here I come!
this one. Magna Ray.
Ready and ready!
Denied!
Swallow Blade! The flame inside me yearns
Ground
to be
and
let
pound.
free!
Flaming meteor!
You're mine!
Inferno crossing!
You picked the wrong fight!
Going in!
Light action.
Inferno
Pierce
crossing!
through!
Magna Ray.
Slash!
Light by the
Soaring up!
Let's keep up the power!
Kikara, go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
Here, let me help.
Going in!
Megasonic Thrust! Dragon Force! Sonic Thrust! Demon Flame! You're mine!
Magic is
Take
there.
this!
Discharge!
Let's get you
Dragon Force!
Crossing!
Oh, Magna
In a
Ray.
bind?
Rain down.
I'll smash you!
Magna Ray.
Tiger
I'm
blade!
unstoppable.
Now! You're mine!
I never miss.
Luna Rondo!
It looks like we made a mess!
Eat dirt!
Dance in the wind. Please now.
Rising Wyvern!
Let them get you all tucked away.
Swallow Blade! Demon Flame!
Denied!
Here's the evil.
Destruction!
Freeze Lancer. Dance in the wind.
Double Demon
Flaming meteor!
That'll come in handy. Glacial Spear. Here's the evil.
Sonic Thrust! It's too much!
Down! You're off!
Ready and ready! Double Demon Flame!
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Double Demon Fang!
Lightning shot.
No further! It's time!
Here, let me help!
No day!
Focus!
On your toes, everyone. Healing Sleep now. More projectile pile.
Rising Wyvern!
This one's mine!
You're mine!
Where are you going?
What the hell is going on?
Fall back, Alphen! We'll take point here! This one's mine!
Pretty imposing.
Ready to go!
Now you see what I can do!
Far enough!
Here, let me help.
Dragon Swarm!
Look sharp!
I won't give up.
You'll pay for that! Rising Wyvern!
Now,
Eat this!
Rising Phoenix! Time to let it rip! Dragon Swarm! Pierce through! Rising Wyvern!
what was I thinking?
Take this!
Here, let me
Come
help.
on! Dragon Swarm! I'll burn it all! Ah! Flaming Pillar! Fire!
Here's a healing.
I'm finishing you up!
You'll need to beat me to it, kid.
I'll take on that challenge! Severing Wind! Mirage! Dragon Swarm! Armor won't save you!
Here I come.
Power Storm! out of this! Here, let me help! I'm on it! Reloading! Enough! Dragon Swarm!
Lightning Orb! Here, let me help! First aid! Eat this! It was nice. I won't give up!
You! Stay away from my friend!
I could do this all day.
Here I come!
Far beyond the darkest skies!
Throw away!
Hold on to your arm! Here I come!
Far enough! Demon Blade!
Healing escape!
Sword Blade out!
Here's something big! Try to dodge!
Ready and rip! Sword Blade out!
Armor won't save you!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
The hell was that thing?
Probably something that was made here and somehow managed to survive, even after all this time. Not that there's any way of knowing now.
What's wrong?
Oh, I just suddenly found myself contemplating what might have happened to the sovereigns that were meant to emerge from the crown contests.
What do you mean?
You see, the winners of the past crown contests were all strong astral arts practitioners. Furthermore, that enemy we just fought appeared to be composed of several human bodies. It was certainly nothing one would find in nature.
You're saying those were the remains of the winners? That they forgot who they once were?
I'm merely saying it's a possibility.
That's absolutely gruesome. How long had the Helganquil been at this?
It was Rena's great spirit that made them do all of this. Anything to get its astral energy.
We're not gonna jump down, right?
I certainly hope not.
After hearing Dohalim's suggestion, I'm honestly not sure what to say.
I assure you all, I was merely stating the possibility.
So, looks like the Helganquil have been engineering Zeugles too. Why doesn't that surprise me at this point?
The creatures we've been encountering here have been a little different to what we're used to fighting. But I'm pretty sure they're Zeugles too.
Do you think they were engineered using creatures native to the area?
Indeed. However, based on the current circumstances, I would guess these Zeugles are all that's left of the planet's fauna now.
You mean, there might have been native owl species here once upon a time too?
We're back in that other room? Did the teleporter fail or something?
Something feels off about it.
Look! Everything's upside down!
The furnishings are at least. No, you're right. The whole room's flipped on its head.
What was once down is now up, and vice versa. I suppose the teleporter reversed our orientation then.
This is the flip side of that pathway we were walking on just a little while ago.
This is crazy. Who knew such amazing technology existed?
Everything's topsy-turvy and that's all you can think about?
Bear in mind, the core of Rena now sits above us. I pray that we won't encounter many stairs along the way.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Stars of light!
Not today!
Rain down and
I'm gone! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Hurricane Whirlwind!
Take this!
I'll take the brunt of the hits! Here goes!
I'll be saving
Go for the weak point!
Flaming meteor!
I'll stop it, Chomp!
Thanks, Kisara!
Inferno
Demon Fang!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Freeze Lancer!
Down! You're all!
I can carve through armor!
This one's mine! This one's mine! This one's mine!
Here I come!
Nothing gets by me!
Steering
Try harder!
Far enough!
Lightning! Get on down!
Time to shine! Here, let me
Feel!
help!
You picked the wrong fight!
Meteor! Dreams!
Inferno
Far
Crosser!
beyond the darkest
Dragon
sky!
I'm gone!
Prepare to be sealed!
It's weakened!
Shooting star!
This ends now!
Here's a hit to the wind!
Save you!
I'll be saving Hurricane Strike! Searing flame! Reload! Take it!
You're mine!
This one's mine!
Beyond darkest sky! All parties!
Here's a healing art!
First aid! Air
You're
strike!
mine!
Strike!
Try harder! Not fair!
Feel! Freeze Lancer!
You're
Here's a
mine!
healing art!
Take this!
I never miss!
Pieces!
Here, let me help!
Confiscated!
You're mine!
All disasters made one! There!
How about this?
Purity!
Rising one!
Annihilation!
Outstanding form!
Take this!
Lightning raging cascade! Close one! Raging cascade!
Pierce evil!
Freeze Lancer!
Eat dirt!
Lightning
mine!
Pieces! Attack time! Freeze now! Take more than one more!
Demon Fang!
This'll come in handy. End of death!
Take this!
Annihilation! Got it!
This one's now our chance!
Annihilation!
Here's a healing art! Eat dirt!
Rising
Where
Wiper!
are you going?
Soaring
Mind
Light
if I do?
Spear!
Anything in armor is all mine! So tired. All that running around is catching up with you.
No, I don't think that's it.
Meteor storm!
Rising Storm! You picked the wrong fight!
All yours, Kisara!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
What are those? They look like Shion's thorns, and with flowers too.
Not real ones, though. They're just like that flower growing out of Rena.
We must be getting close to the Great Spirit now.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that thing you said about how a little bit of Dana's Great Spirit is inside all of us?
Right. That's why Dana's Great Spirit is so much more diluted. Weak, even. Whether it was a choice so it didn't overpower others, or just the way it is anyone's guess.
If that's true, then wouldn't it mean Dana's will could never form under natural conditions?
Yeah, sounds like that's probably the case.
So if Dana exists within all of us, then what if something occurred that brought everyone's hearts and minds together as one? That unity could potentially act as Dana's will.
You mean if everybody was, like, thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time? Come on, there's no way we could pull that off.
I know it's a long shot, but it might work.
Let's assume that's even possible for a second. Would it even be enough to fight back against Rena's Great Spirit?
If nothing else, it might be an option if we can't use the Renis Alma.
Things are different here than on the surface.
That shows how deeply we've ventured into Rena.
And how close we've come to the real enemy.
So here's a question. We came all this way to Rena on the assumption the Renis Alma's here, right?
Just don't say it, Law.
Yeah, but I'm just saying...
I said don't.
I can understand why you might be concerned, Law. But you need to remember that there are people it affects more directly than you.
Oh, sorry.
We've managed to make it this far believing. Losing faith now won't do us any good. We're better off focusing our anxiety elsewhere.
Such as?
The Great Spirit. If Hevrecht 35's to be believed, our enemy won't just be handing over the Renis Alma to us. At least, not without a fight.
Not only that, but that same enemy just gulped down more than an entire world's worth of astral energy.
Point taken. It may be strange to say, but when I'm fighting, or at least know what needs to be done, it helps me a lot. I don't doubt myself as much. So thanks, both of you. The floor's on the ceiling and the ceiling's on the floor. This whole thing's making my head spin. Why would they even do something like this?
The Helganquil can bend life forms to suit their will. Nothing they could do at this point would surprise me.
The ceiling is on the floor. That doesn't weird you out?
What good is a team made up of members who all share the same opinions on everything? And besides, when you get to be at my ripe old age, one begins to consider it quite uncouth to show one's true emotions at times.
Oh, come on, Grandpa. You can't be that old.
The sands of time wait for none of us, lad.
Yeah, we'll see. Though at this rate, I guess I'll have to live long enough to get as old as you first, huh?
You will. And when the time comes, I look forward to hearing you change your tune on the matter.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen. I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Right here! I got it!
Feel!
No further!
Get in there with the others!
I'm gone!
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
Got fired!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle
You're
it!
mine!
Leave the
All
enemy's
yours!
arts to me!
Rising Wyvern!
No complaints here.
You're on!
Photon flash! Dance in the wind! Healing arts! This one's for Katie!
Going in.
Take this! This one's Raging Cascade!
Now you see what I can do.
Glacier Field! Piercing Boom! Freeze Lancer! All disasters made one!
Turn the tables on!
There are still more
Oh,
left!
nothing! Right! No time to hold back!
I can't heal you forever!
Rising Phoenix! Demon Fang! It's on!
Where are you going?
Demon Fang! Easter!
Raging Cascade!
Try
Healing
harder.
arts! Sleep now!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing arm! First aid!
On guard! I can handle it!
Dragon form!
Denied!
Try this!
Take this!
Do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here's a healing arm! This
Here I
one's
come!
mine!
Okay, here I go!
On guard!
You made short work of that.
I'm sorry. Having trouble keeping up?
Oh, I'm right behind you.
I thought you more defensively minded.
Defense via threat elimination.
So the best defense is a good offense.
Here! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Is it just me, or is anyone else peckish?
That worked like a dream.
I pity anyone who stands in our way.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Here I go!
Come one, come all!
Look sharp! Sealed!
Rising Wyvern!
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
You're on!
Here goes!
Dragon dust!
I don't have much left.
Airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Take this!
Hurricane Flood! Here, let me help.
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malicer!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Elfin!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
Prepare to be seized!
Take this!
Rising Wyvern! Stardust! I owe you one!
On guard!
The flame
Denied!
inside me yearns to be let free! Eat their
Anything in armor is all
This
mine!
one's mine!
Dragon Sonic Thrust!
Get up now!
Pierce through! Rising Wyvern!
Raging Cascade!
I'll smash you!
Sleep now!
Pierce through!
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Fire!
Here's the evil!
You're up!
Freeze laser!
Dazzle! No escape!
Mega ray!
Rising
Now!
Spear!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Rising Wyvern!
Not by a long shot.
Do it! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
I think I'm getting stronger.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Freeze laser! Where are you going? The wise
You picked the
warrior
wrong
knows
fight.
to call it quits.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
Can't get out of this!
One more!
Double Phoenix!
Glacial Spear!
Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still? We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
This one's tough, but we have... No choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Now you've gone and ticked me off!
Demon Fang!
I can shatter any steel!
Go in.
We got fire!
Reinforcements incoming!
Not a problem.
Hurricane Thrust! Rising Phoenix!
Rain down.
I'll take you all off! Sword Rain
Leave the
Alpha!
enemy's arts to me.
No complaint here!
You picked the wrong fight!
Save you! Prepare to be sealed!
Double Demon Fang!
Get toasty!
Bird Strike!
More Sukals?
Keep calm and take them down.
What I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time.
I really don't.
Far enough!
Hurricane Thrust!
If it's in the sky, it's mine. This one's mine.
Make it rain!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
There you go.
Rising Wyvern! Hurricane Thrust! Hurricane Thrust! Rising Phoenix! It's on!
This one's mine.
You're mine!
I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out then.
I miss all the sun.
Keep going.
No.
Go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
Here, let me in.
Reinforcements?
Pierce through! Burn in
This
hell!
one's mine! On guard!
Demon Fang!
Armor won't save you!
Here goes.
This one's mine.
Shivering Wind! Lunar Rondo!
Make it rain. Go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Rising Wyvern!
Not by a long shot.
Take this! Rising Wyvern!
Denied!
Stardust!
Here I go.
Mirage! Dragon Force!
Let's go.
Eternal This all mine!
Inferno crossing!
Rising! Soaring Light Spear!
I don't even know the word defeat.
Mirage! Dragon Swarm! Burn in hell!
Here, let me help.
Time to shine!
Here I come!
We managed to win. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Here's a healing art.
Dragon Swarm! Pierce through!
Shattering the pieces!
It's time to finish this. Die. Consuming wildfire. There, and again.
Sonic Thrust!
I can carve through armor!
Demon Fang! More!
Inferno crossing.
Destruction!
Cross and rain. This one's mine.
Dragon Swarm! It's on!
Do it.
Explosive Ring!
Go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
Oh, magic
More?
is there!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Get on in there with the others!
Rising Wyvern!
Nothing gets by me!
You're mine!
Too much to handle!
This one's mine!
Not today!
Do it.
Katana! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix
Cyclone! Did it! More?
Take this!
Far enough!
Get on in there with the others!
Shattering the pieces! Attack us!
Going in!
Now you see what I can do!
Here I come! Demon Fang! Destruction! More? The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
I can do this all
Where are you going?
Dragon Swarm!
Do it. Go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
More?
Light after light!
You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha!
Here's evil!
Rising Wyvern! Lunar Rondo!
I think the enemy's getting desperate.
Got them where we want them.
Don't
Time
take
to
your
let
hands
it rip.
out.
As impressive as always. No, I mean you're even better than ever. I've never seen Sion actually look desperate.
Inside me yearns! I'll burn it all! Flaming Pillar! Fire!
Raging Cascade!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here I
Eat
come!
dirt!
This one's denied!
I'll be saving you!
Take this!
On guard!
Now!
Smash you!
Damn it.
Look sharp!
Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Watch and blah 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 magic!
Rising Wyvern!
Let's get you off confiscated!
Look shot!
Piercing
Rising
blow,
Wyvern!
Blazer.
Stardust!
Far beyond the great
Dragon
sky!
Swarm!
I call upon thee!
Eternal Devastation! It's on!
Shoot it now!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Good to know my training is paying off.
This looks nice and tough.
That feeling about this.
You picked the wrong fight!
This is gonna need all of us together! More for the stockpile! The flashing part's their weak point!
Zeugles here are putting up a real fight.
That just goes to show how important this place is.
Or perhaps they simply thrived freely here under such harsh conditions.
I don't give a damn why they're here.
The astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying to walk through water.
I know the Great Spirit's will is in the center of Rena, but with the world in this state, the entire planet has become its body, right? So doesn't that mean we're already inside it?
I would say that is horrifyingly correct. After all, the further we climb, the denser the astral energy becomes.
What's the matter, Rinwell? Are you not feeling all right?
No, it's nothing like that. It just feels like the energy here is a little more intense than it was before.
You mean Rena's energy?
Yeah, it's like when I made contact with Dana's will in the wedge. It's almost as though I can understand what Rena's will is thinking.
But Rena's will is supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
I don't think we have to worry about that. Rena's will is only supposed to control true Renans, like the Helganquil. If we can discern what the Great Spirit is thinking too, we might learn something, a weakness. But just to be safe, let me contact it alone.
Are you insane? Rinwell, you're gonna...
Rinwell!
There was only meant to be one world. And your goal is to make them one. Is this fear? What just happened?
Are you all right? Rinwell? Rinwell, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think.
What were you thinking? You could have gotten yourself killed!
He's right. You had us all terrified, Rinwell.
I'm sorry. I really am. But I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. I know what it wants, how it feels. Rena's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dana and Rena were meant to be one world. But that never happened. They've stayed separated, and the Great Spirit wants to finish the process.
What do you mean, one world? How is that even possible?
I don't know, but its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish. The only problem is that since Rena's energy isn't evenly spread like Dana's, it seems like it'll vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dana while it still can, so that it can force the two planets to unite. Is that what you're saying?
The Great Spirit is scared. But it's not scared the way a rational person would be. It's more raw and undiluted, like just pure fear.
Like an animal, acting out of instinct. Although admittedly, an animal would be easier to communicate with. At the very least, I have my doubts that it recognizes us as sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth, water, fire, and wind energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found within Rena and Dana, respectively. The Renis Alma, as far as we know, the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy, is composed of all six. Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do sound plausible.
That sounds a lot like Shion's thorns, doesn't it? The whole reason the Great Spirit is trying to unite Dana and Rena into one world is in order to save itself. And if her thorns are part of the Great Spirit, then they must also be trying to save themselves?
Alphen, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thorns was for you to die. Yet despite that, they seem to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening to you. Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the Great Spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that determination, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
In that case, is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
Shion.
I'm okay. We need to hurry and clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Still, even if the current state of the world is wrong like you said, does that really make everything okay?
If the world had been whole from the start, as it should have been, there'd be no Dana and no Rena, no masters or slaves, no lords, no crown contest, maybe just peace.
To think, all this started because of the Great Spirit's desire to keep living. The only reason it craves energy is because it's dying from starvation. When you think about it like that, maybe the things it's done aren't so strange after all.
If Rena had been more like Dana, things would have worked out a whole lot better.
It's like Hevrecht 35 told us. The Danan and Renan spirits are meant to be completely different beings.
Rena's energy amassing in one place led to its developing a powerful will. But that also made it crave energy, sapping Rena dry until it perished.
Whereas Dana's energy is dispersed, meaning its will never developed to the same extent. And without that hunger, Dana the planet was spared.
As for which is correct, well, I'm not sure it's our place to even say. Still, I can't help but think it reminds me a lot of the dichotomy of the human condition.
Dichotomy? What do you mean?
Those who know not satisfaction are driven to keep devouring without limit. But those who are content with their lot in life rarely fulfill their potential. I imagine it's likely that the larger Rena's Great Spirit grew, the more and more powerful its hunger also became.
Everything in moderation. When all's said and done, maybe that's the hardest thing for people to learn. Feeling about this.
I'll smash you!
Hurricane
Glacial Spear!
I'm ready! All you got, those flying creatures are a real pain in the butt! That'll bring you down!
Take this! Eat this!
Discharge! Steering
Rising Phoenix!
Far enough! Maelstrom! Steering
No
flame!
further!
Hurricane Blade! Glacial Spear! Here's evil! It looks like you got this one covered! Freeze Lancer! Raging Cascade!
Anything in order!
Here's the
You picked the wrong fight!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malika!
Here, let me help.
See what I can do!
Hurricane Strike!
Demon Fang!
All disasters made one. Come forth and heal
Piercing
the
Rock!
purity. Maelstrom. Human
Blazing Meteor!
First
Blade!
This one's mine!
Demon Fang! Now! While it's reeling!
Take it down.
Sword Lane Alpha!
Lightning Origin. All right. It's
Rising
showtime.
Wyvern!
Leave the enemy's arc to me.
This one's mine!
No complaints here!
Nothing gets by me!
Try this!
Let's
Get out the ring! The flame inside me yearns to be let
Let's
free!
keep up the pressure! Water!
Ignite!
Let the marksman handle this. Burning
Sword Lane Alpha!
in here.
Hurricane Strike!
Try harder! Now! You're mine! Rising
Piercing
Wyvern!
Roar!
Freeze Lancer.
You're on! Hold nothing back! Rising Wyvern! Soaring Light Spear!
That'll bring you down.
You're on!
Here's a healing.
Anything in armor is all mine!
First
I
aid.
owe you one. The flame
Meteor!
inside me yearns to be coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help.
Take it!
Aid!
Burn in hell!
I owe you one for that!
Glacial Spear. Here's the evil time. There you go now.
Oh! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Everyone's still in one piece?
Wherever we go on this planet, there are machines littered everywhere.
It's impressive to look at as a bystander, but I sure wouldn't want to live here with all of this around.
I know what you mean. There are no fish here. I couldn't cook any of my delicious dinners for you all if we lived here.
Clearly the worst point against it.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
No, you can't! Here I come!
I'm done. I won't fight just for the sake of it.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Here's the healing arm. Don't mind if I do. Some fights are better left unfought.
We got fires!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it. This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist. Here's a healing arc. Okay. It'll body slam us into next week.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll take it!
Mega Red, Shiny Supernova, Raging Castillo, Black Soul. We bow to you. Get on in there with the others. Let's end this and get a bite to eat instead.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing. Come forth, the healing. Here's the healing. This one's mine. On guard. wise warrior knows when to call it quits.
So those thorns of Shion's, they're really a part of Rena's great spirit?
Most likely, but only a small fragment of it in the big picture. I don't sense a will of its own emanating from them.
If it's that insignificant, is there that much point getting rid of it?
Feeling about this.
I'll
bring you down.
Easter! Can't get out of this!
No matter what, nothing gets past my shield.
Aim for the weak spot!
Here we go.
You're the flame inside me! Yours to be let free! Sonic Thrust! Try this!
Going in. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolition! I don't have much left.
Don't let up.
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Here, let me help.
Guardian
Field!
Take
Let me help. Light action dance in the wind!
Carve through armor!
Here! Inferno Crusher!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Here's a healing
Good,
dance!
Demon Fang!
I'm ready to go! Let's get you on board, Wes! Flame of Fury! Glacial Steel!
You require a hand.
Double Demon Fang!
In a bind?
Glacial Spear! Inferno Crusher!
Can't end here!
Don't give up! Where are you going?
Anything in armor is all mine! Now you see what I can do!
Confiscated! Searing Flame! Take it! And light up the door!
Let me at him!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss! Hurricane Flash! Light Acid Blazing Cascade! From Death's Abyss! Spread! Resuscitation!
Light up the door!
Here, let me
Not
help!
done yet!
Can't see happening!
Shield and face!
Swallow Blade!
Come forth, the Helix of
Rising
Fury!
Lumber!
Imbued
Wide open!
it won't escape me. Your incantation ruined.
Here I come! Rising
In a
Lumber!
bind?
Flame of Fury!
You picked the wrong fight!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Slash!
Now you see what I can do!
Double Demon Fang! Rising Lumber! Stay away from my friends!
Bloody howling!
Slash! Pierce through!
Varna!
I don't even know the word defeat.
Try harder!
Not here! Bloody howling!
Sword Lane Alpha!
Shine!
This one's all mine!
Force of regeneration!
Eat dirt!
Is that a healing art? It is. Okay. I can't ignore the pain. I'll try to be more careful.
Spear!
Taking pile driver! I'll smash you!
Can you take it?
Death from the wind!
Scream, bathe,
Burning Air thrust! Here, let me help. Don't mind if I do. Can't be happening.
You'll pay for that!
In a bind?
Time to let it rip!
Lightning orbs! Dance in the wind!
This
Air
vanquished
thrust!
soul with life! Resuscitation!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Demon
Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help.
First aid!
Armor won't save you! Far enough!
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle! Go! A flawless victory.
You're mine!
I am not beyond fury.
Negative gate! It's on!
Shine! Radiant light! Burst of regeneration! Regenerate!
Maybe show Kisara a little kindness, huh?
She is strong. She can handle it.
You can be really dense, Dohalim.
Take this!
Glacial spear!
Armor won't save you!
Too much to handle? Raging cascade!
Take this!
Sleep now, that'll bring you down! I'll be ready! It's mine! Back into the fray!
Nothing gets by me!
Soaring Light Spear! You're the flame inside me! You're
Sleep well.
let free!
I'll be saving this one!
Eternal Devastation!
Whoa, hey, one at a time!
I'm not done! Not today!
Blah, blah, magic! Crossblade!
Here I come!
Light axe raging
You're mine!
cascades!
Double Demon Fang!
It's go time!
Double Demon
I'll
smash you!
Ice hard steel! Not in your dreams!
Double Demon Fang!
Light axe dance in the wind!
Demon Fang!
Sleep now! Let's get you all tucked away!
Double Demon Fang! Demon Fang! This is
Everyone,
looking grim.
get back!
Hold tight!
Too deep! We've been through far worse before!
Right! Time to turn the tide!
Feel! I'll be saving this! What was I
Double
thinking?
Demon Fang! This one's all mine!
Resuscitation!
Double Demon Fang!
One more time!
This isn't looking good!
In here!
Double Demon Fang! Burn in hell!
Bloody
Double Demon!
Be careful not to overdo it.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is much better.
Double
I can carve through armor!
Bring you back from
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Rending you apart!
Bloody Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Breath of life!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Take this!
Mega Ray!
Take this! Try this!
Here's a hero!
Inferno Torrent!
Sleep now!
Seismic rupture!
Take this!
Dance on the wind!
Masters made
Glacial
spear! Come here, evil! Purity!
Diversity is said to be the best motivation.
Let them march!
Lightning Strike!
Anything in armor is all
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Elfin!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you! Hard steel!
regenerate!
Here I go!
Elusive deity!
Sorry.
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision! Beckoned into
Here's a
everlasting
Dragon
dark.
Swarm! Try this!
Lightning
Resonate with the Nothing gets by me!
Here's a healing steel!
Megasonic Thrust!
Negative gate!
Double Demon Fang! Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Soaring Light Spear!
Here, let me help!
Dragon Swarm! Try this!
Glacial spear! Here's evil! Great Blazer!
Denied!
Shadow
Guardian Tail! I'll smash you! I got you! It's time!
Now
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Here, let me
take
help!
it!
Burn!
Luna Rondo!
In a bind?
Soaring Light Spear!
Radiant Breath! Let them Sleep now! This'll come in handy! Here's a healing
Ah! Double Demon Fang!
Banana, let's go!
Swallow Blade!
I won't give up!
Swallow Blade!
Coming
You
through!
have destruction!
Oh, magic! Look sharp!
Eternal Devastation coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha!
Hurricane
Aurora is all mine!
Sealed! This is coming in!
I'm not done!
Hurricane Fire!
Look sharp!
Get on your way with the
Slash! Try this! This one's all mine! Double Demon Fang! Eat this!
This one's mine!
You!
I can handle it!
Beat this!
I'll grind you into dust! Can't get out of this!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolitor!
Benediction Light.
Denied!
Swallow Blade!
Thunder Field!
Try harder! My turn!
Dance in the wind! Sealed!
Double Demon Fang! Rising Wyvern! Rising Wyvern!
Elusive deity!
Dance in the
Sword
wind!
Rain Alpha! We're ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
That took more energy than I expected.
And thus our strength yet grows.
A dead end, huh?
Why don't we just use this?
Wait!
Jeez! Don't scare me like that! What, is there something wrong with it?
No, it's not that. It's just... this is it. Whatever it is, we're about to find out.
It's the moment of truth. There's no turning back now till we've won. Either we get through this, or we vanish along with the rest of the world as we know it. Is everyone ready?
We've come this far. I'm not about to turn tail now. I say we knock this thing out and head back home.
It's time to relegate the past to where it belongs. It's been a long journey getting here, but it ends now.
No, this isn't the end. Once we've overthrown the old order, there's still the task of creating a new world.
A world without divisions, where no one cares whether you're Danon or Renan, or if you have magic or not. You're right. We have to win this. Woohoo!
Let's get going then. After all, our future awaits.
Our future. One free of tyranny and exploitation. For the freedom to live with those we hold dear. And for a new era. Let's go! flower.
We're finally here then.
But then, where is the core of the Great Spirit? Or the Renaissalma, for that matter.
According to Hevrek 35, this should be where we find the core.
Rinwell, do you sense anything?
This is definitely where the energy of the Great Spirit is strongest, but what's giving off the most energy is the flower we're standing on.
That said, we're not gonna be able to destroy something this huge. You want me to hit it and see what happens?
Hey, look!
Renaissalma!
Is that like Dana's astral energy? But why?
What?
Stay sharp! Something's coming! Spirit's core?
And in order to fight us, it's taken on this form?
My thorns. I feel them whirling inside me. They're getting restless. I'm certain of it. This is the source of my thorns, and of my visions. This is the darkness that will consume all existence.
What do we do now? Renaissalma's inside that thing. And I don't think we'll win this fight without it.
We have to get it back. We will find a way somehow.
Agreed. And now that it has a physical form, cutting through it's what we'll do.
Great Spirit, I understand you to live. You've made that very clear. However, if you're planning on destroying everything, then first,
You'll have to get through us. Everyone, let's go!
We're not energy.
Only humankind has a right to determine their own future. We will never let something like you take that away from us.
I'm sorry, but we won't let you take any more away from us. We'll do whatever it takes to stop you.
I fight to quell the sounds of anguish from our world, that it may be filled with joy and peace once again.
Give it back. Give it all back. Give us back our world and give me back my own life.
Once and for all, we are going to end centuries of terror and death. Right here, right now.
Stars of light, rain down.
Take this!
No escape!
Armor won't save. I'm on a roll now!
You picked the wrong fight!
First
still! No escape!
I never miss!
Tear!
Eat the
Rising Spear!
Raging Cascade! Here's a healing arm!
Here I come! No escape! You paid for that! Soaring Light Spear! You're on!
Here! Hurricane! This will come in handy!
Leave the chargers to me!
First strike! Destruction!
Raging Cascade! In here! Get on
Take
here!
this!
The others!
Imbue this vanquished soul with life.
Alright!
Take that!
What was I thinking?
Double Demon
Thunder
Fang!
Field! Radiant! Raging Cascade!
Eternal Death!
Now you see what I can do!
Mortal Blade! Sword Rain out!
In a bind?
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Not today!
Freeze Lancer! Shooting Star!
Watch yourself! Incredible power.
Stay away from my friends!
I'll bring you back from death to this! I'll be saving this way! All the
through!
at once! Concord and Helix of Purity! One more time! Burning Strike!
Resonate with the
Here's evil!
Nobody gets by me!
Here, let's go!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Far enough!
Dance on the wind!
You're out!
Sparkling stars in light! Rain down in
Bring
the
on you a bloody hell!
I owe you one! Slash! Sonic Drop!
This one's mine!
Demon Fang! Crush!
Here's a healing art!
Slash!
First aid!
Dance on the wind!
Can't be happening!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Burn in hell! Catapult! Lightning Thrust!
Ready and critical!
Tear! Hurricane Thrust!
I'll smash you!
Tear!
From beyond.
We can do this!
Cliche, but appropriate.
I'm counting on you.
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul.
Leave the chargers to me!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Far enough!
Demon Fang!
Is that a healing art?
It is.
I owe you
Can't
one.
ignore your pain.
I'll try to be more careful.
Dragon Claw! Try this!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
The enemy is going all out!
It's yours to be let free!
Annihilation! Raging Cascade! Burning Strike!
Take this!
Anything in armor is all mine.
Here's a healing art!
Lightning Thrust!
Now you see what I can
You'll
do.
soon see about
What
that!
in the world is this round thing?
An attack. Is this a Lord's handiwork? I'm past being surprised.
I say we destroy it, and quick!
Go dance in the wind! Let me help! Sweet now! First aid! Let's get you all tucked away!
Nothing gets by me!
Here! Flame of Fury! Burning ready! Go dance in the wind!
Heal my weary companion.
I never miss!
Try harder!
Okay,
Here I go!
hold on to your art. Here I come!
Rising Glacial Steel! Soaring Light
Here's
Spear!
either! Freeze Lancer! Far beyond the darkest sky! Don't mind if I do! Take it! Thanks so much!
Slash!
Alright! It's showtime! Mega Red! Magic is there!
I'll smash you!
Air thrust!
Denied!
Huh? You picked the wrong fight!
No further!
Blah, blah, blah. Air thrust! Here, let me help.
Elusive deity!
Sword Ring Alpha! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Double Demon Fist! Try harder! Now! Second to the face!
Raging Cascade!
Shine! Radiant light!
No! Can't end here!
Make it in time. Don't suffer in silence. My range is even wider.
Hit! Where was that hit from? Here goes! Where are you going? Don't mind if I do! Chinese Supernova! Mega Thank you.
I only did what any other would.
I think you're nicer than you let on.
Okay, here I go!
Don't suffer in silence.
Far enough!
Take this!
Elusive deity! Rotating fire!
Flame inside me yearns to be let free!
In a vine?
That's been a smart.
Sonic Thrust!
Heal my weary companion!
Cure! Eternal Doom!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
It's too much! Demon Fang!
Ready and quick! Bloody hell! Can't move!
Don't leave me!
Rending you apart! Bloody hell!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with light!
Aid! Far beyond the darkest sky! This one's mine! I call upon thee!
Being interrupted!
Here's the healing art! Leap now!
Negative gate! Double Demon Fang! Try harder!
Here!
Rending you apart!
You're mine!
I need something.
You need to be healed!
How the mighty have fallen.
Raging cascade!
Negative gate!
Lightning! Raging cascade!
I'll smash you!
Denied!
Negative gate!
Take this!
Feel!
Win!
Reload!
You're off!
Bring you
Dragon Form! Sonic Thrust! Try harder! My turn! Take this! Demon Fang!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Here, let me help.
Fire Blade! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
After all that, it's still standing. Just how strong is this thing?
It doesn't matter. We just have to keep kicking its ass until it bites the dust!
The Great Spirits!
Damn, must have been conserving its energy for an escape.
That bastard took off with the Renaissama!
We can't stand here and wait for it to come back. We'll have to follow it through there.
You're right. I don't like it, but we've got no choice.
Yeah. No matter what, we can't let it get away.
All right, let's go.
I'm surprised we can stand here at all. What in the hell is this place?
Beats me. I've never seen anything like it. More importantly, where's the Great Spirit?
Look! Over there!
What in the world? It's changing shape?
Oh, this is bad. It looks like it's regaining all of its energy. It's going to grow even bigger than before.
Damn it! Come on, we've got to find a way to...
Watch out! Something's heading our way! Guess they're here to try to stop us. There's so many of them.
That means we've got it running scared. Let's take these out and keep moving!
Get out of our way already!
I didn't expect such base tactics from a supreme being.
You can't assume we're fighting something that thinks like a human!
Whatever it is, it's wasting time that we don't have.
Yeah, not only that, but that thing is getting bigger by the minute!
It's starting to slow down the more it grows. You should be able to catch up soon enough.
We just need to hold on. Stay strong, everyone, and stand your ground! Take this!
Deny!
No escape!
Now you see what I can do.
Here's a healing art!
Pierce through! Sword Ring Alpha! Blew away!
This one's mine!
Rising Flaming Darkness! You picked the wrong one!
Shield and fang! Make it rip! Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Demon Fang!
Going in!
You're mine!
Not on my watch! Go!
Try harder!
All
Now!
disasters may
Take
one!
even know the word defeat.
This one's mine!
Sword Rain out!
This one's mine!
Double Demon Fang!
Down!
Rising Wyvern! Prepare to be sealed! Eat dirt!
Here's a healing arc!
Here I come! Hurricane Spear!
Can't get out of this!
Going in!
Armor won't save you!
I'll be saving! Going in! First aid! Shining Supernova!
Rising Wyvern!
In here! I'll be saving!
Demon Fang!
Back into the forest!
Denied!
Mega Ray!
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
You're mine!
Raging Cascade!
Their archery blood
Could
easily be fatal. Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
First aid! Photon Slash! Here,
Look
Mega
sharp.
Ray!
Lightning
Right on
Thrust!
my walk!
You picked the wrong fight!
Light Ash Dance in the wind!
You're
I
mine!
don't even know the word defeat.
Strike!
Here, let me help! Now! Kikara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Here, let me help! Lightning Aid! Where was that came from? Raging Cascade! In here!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here's the evil!
through
Right,
No further!
Here's a healing arc!
Demon Fang!
This one's mine! Seal!
Burn!
I'll be saving this one!
Here goes!
Burning!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Look sharp!
Blue Ray! Eternal Devastation! Try harder! Now!
Here's the evil!
Take it!
Going in! Ready to go!
Severing Wind!
Far enough!
Dragon Swarm!
Crescent Moon!
Shattering the
Tiger Blade!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Look sharp! Look sharp!
Hard Steel!
Take it!
Where was that came from?
Not today!
Hurricane
Here I come!
Army saving punch into the center!
Double Demon Fang! Destruction!
More for the
You'll pay for that!
In a bind?
Double Demon
Where
Fang!
that came from?
Inferno Crossing!
Anything in armor is all
Where
mine!
that came from?
Lunar Force! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Dazzle!
Inferno
Lightning
Crossing!
Thrust!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Light acceleration!
This is looking good!
I'll be saving
Double
this
Demon
one.
Fang!
Power of
Demon Fang!
Alright,
Double Dust!
Oh, sparkling stars of light! Rain down in
It's on! Demon
Make it
Fang!
rain!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
all disaster!
Double Demon Fang! Eat dirt!
Maelstrom! Too much to handle?
Double Demon Fang!
Going in!
Here goes!
Double Demon Fang!
Not in your dreams!
Shattering Blade!
All
Easy!
disaster!
Attack line!
Come for the healing of
Try
fury!
harder! Now! Here I come!
Discharge!
Maelstrom!
Going in!
Sonic Thrust!
Take this!
Mega Ray! Annihilation!
Hurricane Blade!
Dance in the wind! Sleep now!
Guardian Field!
Time to let it rip! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Try harder! Now! Here I come!
Lightning orbs!
That'll bring you down.
Raging
It's
cascade!
on! Thrust!
Spread! Here's a healing arc! Magic!
Eat dirt!
Air blade! Light ash lava!
Double Demon Fang!
Here!
Eternal Devastation!
This one's mine! That came from
Denied!
Air
Rising Wyvern!
Hard Steel! Sleep now! Look sharp! I'll be saving
Inferno Crossing!
First
You're
aid!
mine!
Spread!
Severing Wind!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Rising Wyvern!
Here's in your dreams!
Soaring!
I can carve through armor! In a bind?
You're on!
Here's a healing arc!
The flame is rising! Yours to be let free!
Annihilation! Light dance in the
Here I
wind!
come! Demon Fang!
Projectile!
This one's mine!
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Take that!
Inferno Crossing!
Here comes Annihilation! Dance in the wind!
Glacial Rise!
That'll bring you down.
Tiger Blade! Going in! Here I come! Seal!
Armor won't save you!
Here's the
Mirage!
Here!
This one's mine!
Here! Let's go! Supernova!
Strike!
First aid!
I owe you one.
Forward action! Inferno!
Now you're ready!
Law! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Brace yourselves! We're going to crash!
We caught up to it.
Hold on. Why did it stop absorbing the energy from Dana?
Like it or not, it lacks the means to do so whilst fighting us. We've become the bigger threat and forced its hand.
All right then. Let's get to work so we can take back the Renaissance.
This madness ends! Right here, right now! And this time, we really mean it!
We've all come so far. We've faced so much. We can't get through this. Together.
Naturally, we are all leaving this fight alive.
Hell, I'm just getting warmed up! You ain't seen nothing yet!
The Great Spirit's getting desperate. So stay on your toes, everyone. Anything in armor is all mine.
Hurricane strike!
Its power's overwhelming.
Then let's whittle down that thing's power. Go!
Right. Let's start with the arm.
Let's do this, Law!
Leave it to me!
Everyone, I'm counting on you.
Inferno!
Ready to go! Ready to go! Here's a healer!
Not today!
Switch to offense!
Glacial spear!
Flaming meteor! This one's mine!
First aid! Just sparkling stars is
mine!
Laser hurricane! Glacial spear! Here's evil!
Take this! I'm ready to go!
Meteor! Here's in the way!
I'm ready to go!
In a bind? I'll smash you!
More for the I never miss!
Here!
Magic is out!
Flaming meteor!
First aid!
Burn it!
Appreciate the help!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Raging cascade! Glacial spear!
Glacial
Magic is out! Law! You and me! From here on out! We did it!
Yeah! Now you see what I can do!
Amazing! All that astral energy!
I don't like the look of this.
We have to stop it! And fast!
Not on my watch!
Dragon Swarm!
Glacial spear! Here's evil!
Will be let free! Not today!
Astral energy! Sight! Here, let me help! First aid!
Everyone okay?
Still alive somehow, if that's what you mean.
Here, let me heal you.
I could do without this pain!
I'm ready to go!
Take this!
Demon Fang!
Take this!
Double Demon Fang!
Light up the dark! You could use a hand!
Double Demon Fang!
I never miss! Raging cascade!
Destruction!
And here, explosion! I'll be saving this one! Here's a healing arm! Now for the first aid! Air thrust! Photon! Reload!
Soaring Light Spear!
Here's a healing arm! Air thrust!
Denied!
Photon
You're mine!
blast!
Easter!
Flaming meteor!
Here! Inferno!
Here I
Here's a
come!
raging cascade!
Earth shattering!
Tiger
Pieces!
blade!
Attack us! In a bind?
No more dithering!
Our future begins here!
Always
Here's a
impressive.
healing arc.
I guess that makes two of us then.
Far enough.
Now all that's left is the middle.
Let's do it.
On guard!
Freeze Lancer.
Tiger Blade!
Inferno Perfect. That'll bring you down. Who wants to die next?
Save you!
Try harder! No, you can't! Try harder! Now! This is looking grim. Hold tight!
We've been through far worse before.
Is this it? Right. Time to turn the tide.
I'm ready to go!
There!
I let my guard down.
You'll pay for that!
I'll bring you back from death to this.
Demon Fang!
Take this!
Can't get out of this! Demon Fang!
I don't have much left.
Here's a healing arc.
This one's all mine! Eat this! We did it!
Pull myself together.
Double Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
In here. I'll take Easter. This one's mine.
This one's all mine!
Leave the place here. Let me help.
You may be strong, but I'll never back down! Try harder! Is this it?
Don't give up.
Denied!
Bring you back from
Now or
death.
never. No further!
Resuscitation.
Here, let's do thing wrong!
Not done yet!
I'll be saving this one.
Here, let me
Thunder
go!
Beam.
Not done!
Back into the
Sword Rain
fire.
Outlaw!
Here goes.
Eternal devastation!
All the testers made one. Come forth and healing the purity. Constantine.
Take it!
Ready to go. Tomorrow. Here.
This one's mine!
Try! Harder! Now! Try harder! No! Can't end here!
That'll bring you down. Who wants to die next?
On guard!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Inferno Perfect.
Not done yet!
Here's a healing arc. First aid.
Take this!
Flaming
Now you see
meteor!
what I can do!
Mega ray.
This one's mine!
Double Demon Fang!
Glacial punch!
Resuscitation. Here's a healing arc. First aid.
Eat this! Talon Storm!
Hammy. Flame of Fury.
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Here's the evil. Freeze Lancer. Dance in the wind. Here's a healing arc. First
Try
aid.
harder!
More
My turn!
projectile.
Swallow Blade!
Glacial
The
Steel.
flame and
Here's
fire is
evil.
yours to be let free!
More of that ice handle.
Now I'm in the
Air
ring.
thrust. First aid. Photon. Magic is there. Here.
Dragon Swarm!
I'll be saving this one.
mine! Shield! It's you and me!
This is it!
This ends now!
Alphen!
Yeah! We're both fine. We're going to start the ceremony now, before it can recover. Shion.
Yeah.
I've returned, just as I told you I would.
Hurry! The Great Spirit is reviving itself!
Absorbing the Great Spirit!
Apologies. I can't suppress it for very long.
Hand it over right now. You plan to use this to defeat the Great Spirit. Which is precisely why I'm here. Stand aside and watch. So then you know how to destroy the Great Spirit. Just as well as you and your sorry lot. The Great Spirit that tried to control me will be annihilated. I won't let you do that! Yet do it I shall. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. You bastard! I shall fulfill my duty as a ruler. With this power, I'll bury that woman and the Great Spirit. Then this charade will finally end. Save everyone. And Sion! girl and the great spirit, and erect a fortress of death over both worlds.
What do you get from all this? When you have all that power, what will you do?
My dominion shall reign over all existence. Nothing else matters.
That's it? This is so you can rule over all existence just because? Despicable as they were, even the other lords, even the Great Spirit had a future in mind. But you have nothing. Only death.
So what? It matters little.
You are pathetic. Truly pathetic.
And you're not. You are a failure. Empty. A sovereign who couldn't even die in his own time as he was meant to.
You're right. I used to wonder why I was still alive after so long. But there are things in this world, in the here and now, that are worth protecting. That's why I'm still here. And I won't let you take them away! You picked the wrong fight! Take this! Stardust! Mirage!
I shall erase everything. I'll destroy you!
This one's all mine!
Accept your fate!
Eat this! Pierce through! Rising Wyvern!
Out of my
This isn't looking good! Double Demon Fang! It's on! This should do it!
You will suffer at my hand!
Not today! Slash! Swallow Blade! Try this! Infernal Torrent!
Out of my You will know nothing but ice!
Try harder!
Why do you resist?
It's on! Burn in hell!
To hell!
Right down!
I shall erase everything!
There!
I'll destroy you! All shall bow before me! Accept your fate!
It's on!
Die!
Burn! Flaming Thrust! Rising Wyvern! To hell!
Flee!
Enough! This one's all mine! Double Demon
You
Fang!
will know nothing but agony!
Fury of
Burn!
Take this! Raining Slash! Eternal Devastation!
Flee!
This one's all mine!
Enough of your foolishness!
Burn in hell! Double Demon Fang! Crush! Eternal Devastation!
I shall erase everything! I'll destroy you!
This should do
All
it!
shall bow before me!
It's on!
Accept your fate! Die!
Eat dirt!
I am sovereign! You are
Demon
nothing!
Fang! Double Demon Fang! Swallow Blade!
You will beg me for mercy! Flee!
Try harder! This one's all mine!
Enough of your foolishness! You will know nothing but agony! The fury of lightning!
Ignite!
Out of my sight! The fury of lightning! I shall erase everything! I'll destroy you! All shall
The
bow
flame
before
inside me yearns to be let free! Blow away!
Out of my
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! You picked the wrong fight!
fury of lightning! This should do it! Flee! This one's all mine! Enough of your foolishness! Burn in hell! Slack! You control others to keep from being controlled, but that's a path of never-ending hatred! Don't you understand? It can only end in destruction. The only way to avoid it is with forgiveness! The words of a coward! Your weakness disgusts me! You're wrong. It takes true power to forgive! I have no use for forgiveness. The strong shall always triumph here.
You say that because you've been alone so long. If you had someone, anyone to turn to, a single friend, someone to love, people who would support and guide you can't have been alone your whole life.
All I remember is the lashes of whips. Each strike spreading a skein of fire across my back. The masters who killed slaves for sport. And the slaves who sacrificed their compatriots that they might live. There is no love, no friendship, not there or anywhere else.
Is there no way for you to see this differently?
Enough! You gambled the fate of this world to save a single life, and yet I am the evil one? How utterly ridiculous.
It's true. Maybe it is selfish of me to want to save her, but I swore that I would let no one else be sacrificed in this battle. I can't bear to see her die.
You and I are so much more alike than I had ever imagined.
No, we're not. I want a world built on kindness, on giving, on warmth. You take and destroy. I'm nothing like you.
Try this! Explosive ring! I am proof of it! All others shall be banished! This one's all mine! Try harder! Try harder!
The blazing sword, with the power Shion has bestowed upon me.
I'll take you down! Time to let it rip! You picked the flame inside me yearns to be let free! This one's all mine! The fury of lightning! Try this! Blending flame! It's over! You are the last obstacle impeding my progress! Die! That's my line! I'll show you the limits of your solitude! What you've done is evil. There's no denying that. I know you didn't walk your path out of weakness, but merely from misguided strength. Misguided because you were alone. Because you had no friends to keep you on the straight and narrow. No one to use all that strength for, other than yourself. That loneliness could make a monster out of anyone. Out of me. I understand. And I forgive you, Volron. I don't need your victor's pity. And you can choke on your vain forgiveness. Don't! You wish to save this world? To make your selfish dreams into reality? If you choose to walk that path, you You choose a path of betrayal, despair, and corruption. And in the darkness at the end, I'll be waiting for you! Full run! I'm sorry. The Renaissance is...
Yes. But you still possess the blazing sword. It may not be quite as strong as the Rena's Alma, but nonetheless...
I can't! I would never! It would kill you!
My thorns, they're... Soon the great astral spirit will break free. And when that happens, no one will be spared. But there's still time. You can still destroy the thorns. And me with them.
But that's exactly what we've been fighting to prevent. I promised I would find a way to save you.
You did. I know. But I don't want you to die either. So please, don't let me be the end of the world.
That's it. Look! The path Dana's energy flowed through is still open. We can use it to call out to Dana's will!
Alphen, what are you saying?
Don't you remember? Rinwell said there was a little bit of Dana's will inside all of us. If there is a way everyone can come together to form Dana's will, then maybe we can ask for it to help us, to find us a way out of this.
Are you really saying that if all of Dana thinks of saving us, it will become the will of the planet itself? That's madness.
Maybe so, but it's the only way we can save you. And the only way to save Rena, too.
To save Rena?
That's right. Rena's will never had evil intent. If we're saving everyone, that includes them. I don't want to live in a world without you, Xion. And I'm tired of living a life built on death.
Alphen, I'm with you.
Collective will of Dana, hear my plea! I want to save Xion! And I want to save Rena too! I want to end this cycle of one joy, constantly being sacrificed for another's pain! So please, grant us your strength!
ここでその時は笑顔でいたい何億と月日が流れてもあなたとならば人はそれぞれ背負うものが測れこの星に生まれた意味を知る強く生きるため弱さを隠して恐れずに痛みから始まる続いてく物語に私はいるのかね届かないこの願いに少しだけでいいから聞こえてよ触れたいよ信じるよ記憶をめぐってあの時は向き合えなかったね未来を信じてコンパスを握りしめたね人はそれぞれ背負うものが測れこの星に生まれた意味を知る強く生きるため弱さを隠して恐れずに痛みから始まる銀色に輝く月照らす君の瞳その奥に宿す痛み決してくれる誓い聞こえたよありがとう信じるよ聞こえたよありがとう信じるよ続いてく物語に私はいるのかな届かないこの願いに少しだけでいいから
Let's go!
I want to feel your heart right now. You are the place, my only home. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. Well, I'm barely breathing, breathing to that ground, but each and every time we all stand up. Stop like to yourself and be true to yourself, and that might be we both can exceed destiny. So let's jam it out. You will feel alone, but not right by your side. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to feel your heart right now. You are the place, my only home. I know, I know, I know. Yeah, we can one day whisper like flowers in the sky. No matter where I'm by your side. I know, I know, I know. You and I, let's fly the souls that we're together. Can you feel my heartbeat? So take my hand to new tomorrow. Don't hold back and let it be. You give me strength and give me play. To dark the darkness, let's fall in love. Sparks just like Hibana. いつも